Hey, horror fans! Once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Money G. It's time to review another horror movie. It's time to review the horror movie slasher called Student Body. And no, not the one in the 80s. No, that was Student Bodies. This is Student Body. Singular, not plural. Now, Student Body is a 2022 American slasher film. It was written and directed by Lee Ann Kurr. The film stars Motis Hernandez, Cheyenne Hayes, Harley Quinn Smith, Anthony Kevon, Austin Kajur, and Christian Carmango. Now, in this particular film, after Jane convinces her former childhood friend Merritt and her rebellious friends to get rid of a math teacher that oversteps his bounds, they are now stalked by a killer wearing the school mascot costume. Oh boy, here we go again. You know, my horror fans, I believe I can come up with a simple script and along with some decent financial backing, I believe I can make a good slasher film. You know, you have a simple plot, your typical cliche characters, come up with a twist that no one saw coming, you add in some nice kills, and you have all the elements to make a good slasher film. However, that's something we don't have here with writer-director Lee Ann Kurr's first outing in Student Body. Oh boy. Now, the setup is simple, as we're introduced to Janet Shipley, a shy but smart girl along with her former childhood friend Merritt St. Clair. Now, for some reason which is never explained in the film, Janet seems so desperately to want to join Merritt's gang of the rebellious teams, who are Nadia, Ellis, and French. When their math teacher, Mr. Onspun, oversets his bounds with Jane, she reaches out to Merritt and her friends, and they have him removed from the school. He's kicked out. Get out. Can't have that. No way. So when Jane and the gang break into the school for some fun and drinks, they're now stalked by a killer wearing the school mascot called Anvil Al. So of course he's got this sledgehammer, and the killing starts. You know, I'm going to go on a limb here, and I believe that on paper, I'm sure Lee Ann Kurr believed that she was making a good slasher film. I mean, she has all the elements, you know, a simple setup, you know, a likable final girl. We have a mean girl. We have a killer and interesting costume. I mean, we've seen all this before. We have plenty of these elements in other slasher films that were pretty good. And not counting Jason, Freddy, or Michael, we have pretty good slasher films. But one of the problems with this film is that there's no heart, there's no energy. The film just simply plods through. I mean, where's the energy? Where's the fun? Where's the excitement? None of this exists in this film at all. I mean, there is no suspense and tension in the film, nothing that puts the characters in danger enough to make the audience care what happens to them. It also doesn't help that none of the actors bring any life to the characters as well. I mean, I don't know if it's Jane's, if it's Lee's script, or any of the actors. I mean, you even have Harley Quinn Smith, who is the daughter of Kevin Smith. Now, I haven't seen any of her other movies. I've heard that she's done a Put God, and then I think it's Hauser's. I have not seen that one, but I believe she's good in that. But she seems to be only getting in films where her father directs. I mean, she's been in a couple other films, including this one, but she seems to only get roles that her films that her father directs. Now, I'm not discounting her talent. I just never seen Hauser's. I'm seeing some people have enjoyed it, but sometimes nepotism doesn't do you any good. I mean, I guess we're supposed to feel sorry for Jane, but Lee's script and Montez Hernandez acting are enough to make Jane a decent final girl. I mean, she does what she can, but she doesn't have the energy or maybe the talent enough to bring out something good and special in Janet. I mean, whatever the rift happened between Janet and Mary is never brought up, as I say at the beginning. So the scene when they do confront each other doesn't have the impact Lee believed that it would have. I mean, it just comes out of nowhere. And right around the end of the second act, we see these two confront each other, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, you know, Merritt goes off, and then something happens, and it doesn't have the impact that I'm pretty sure Lee thought it was. It just doesn't make any sense. And the review of the killer is no surprise, and neither is the motivation behind it, as anyone can see this one coming a mile away. I mean, once it happens, you just says, oh, wow. I mean, where is the suspense? Where is the tension? Where is the twist? None of that, as I said before, happens in this film. The kills are lackluster at best, but there's no imagining behind them, and most of them happen off screen. I mean, we see a couple of kills like maybe something this and something does that, but where's the energy? Where's the imagination coming at the kills? I mean, I don't know if they just didn't have the budget because it's kind of filmed in one location at some school that they shot it there, and I can understand maybe the reason why they don't show the kills because they just had the budget for practical effects, but at least try to do something to make them decent. Again, I don't know what Lee was thinking when she wrote and directed this film, but I got to say, this is one of the worst slasher films I have ever seen. I mean, it's a bland story with boring characters, a weak script, dull kills, and a very terrible ending. So I'm going to give Student Bodies only one out of my five bloody gold coins. Yes, only one out of my five bloody gold coins. Yes, I got a feeling you will definitely see this on my top five worst horror films of the year because just as much as I enjoyed X this year, and that's right now my best horror film of the year, this will probably be my worst horror film of the year. Yes, I do not recommend you to go see Student Bodies, but hey, some people might enjoy it. You know, might enjoy it. Look, I put it this way: I don't talk anyone not to seeing horror films. This is just my opinion. This is what I believe what the film is. If you enjoyed it, hey, good for you. Maybe you get something out of it that I did. And so there you have it. That is my review and video of Student Bodies. Hope you did enjoy it. Indeed, give it a thumbs up, like, and share because it does help with the algorithm. And if you have seen Student Bodies, what do you think about it? Please leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me what you thought about the film. Also, if you're new here, please hit that subscriber button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime when I put a new video such as this one. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G, and always remember that horror rules. And I'll see you in my next video. I'm out.